Hey guys, for this week, my interactive assessment, I'm going to be going over chapter 13. Uh, this chapter is something I probably deal with on a daily basis and have for the last 19 years of my law enforcement career. The first part of chapter 13 talks about psychological disorders, bipolar, schizophrenia, other mental disorders. As a law enforcement officer, we deal with these people on a daily basis. Um, a lot of people don't understand that the government has shut down a lot of medical institutions that would take these individuals, and now they become homeless or they're out unmedicated. It's not that they don't want to be medicated, it's just they don't have the money to afford the medication. So there are numerous times that we as law enforcement will encounter these people with disorders that are not taking their medication or not balanced. Um, I've ran into schizophrenics that are seeing people watching them that are, when you're talking to them, they believe that there's worms crawling on them and they're in their cups. And I've talked to many people that are bipolar, and one minute they're great, they're happy, and then you talk to them 20 minutes later and they're angry, they're aggressive, which is something we deal with and we learn to deal with. As law enforcement, we're required to take continuing education, and one of our required classes is mental health. And I also speak in a mental health class under post-traumatic stress disorder, which was another mental condition caused by traumatic incidents. Myself was shot in 2005, February 24th, by an active shooter, and so I have post-traumatic stress disorder caused by that. It doesn't affect me a whole lot during my daily life, but there are some traits that unfortunately do come with it. And also, I have depression that was caused by it. I mean, if you're shot 5 times, to this date, I've had 23, 24 surgeries, including a kidney transplant, all related to the shooting. It will affect you mentally and physically. I have some scars that won't go away, but I also have some emotional scars, and you have to deal with those. And as law enforcement, we understand that's part of our job, but as humans, it affects us. We all need help. Some of us, when we need help, we refuse to ask for it. And going back to the people we encounter with these disorders, they won't help. They really do. But in their state of mind, they don't understand what's going on. So we have to handle them different than we would a regular citizen, because they don't truly understand what's going on. Their mind's going 90 to nothing. They've got constant thoughts, and they don't realize you're there to help a lot of times. So this is something I deal with in a daily life. Also, in the end of chapter 13, they talk about drugs and addiction, and we also deal with a lot of those people. Methamphetamines is really running rampant. LSD is coming back. It wasn't around for a long time. It was real popular in the 80s and 90s and the 70s, but it's coming back pretty strong. And LSD is a really strong narcotic that will affect your mind and give you almost a super healing, superhuman strength feeling, because you don't feel any pain. And these people are hard to deal with a lot of times because they are aggressive, and you got to take them in to get help as best you can without hurting them or hurting yourself or hurting other citizens. But when they don't feel any pain, a lot of our techniques don't work on them. The tasers, the beanbags, joint manipulation, all that, it doesn't work on them. So you have to do your best, but you don't want to hurt them, but you don't want to hurt yourself either. A lot of the marijuana use, that's a hot discussion right now. It's legalizing everywhere. It is becoming legal for medical uses, which, I'm all for medical uses. As for general purposes, somebody that just wants it for municipal purposes, I don't really think it's probably a good thing. Even the studies show it'll affect your brain after so long. I'm going to keep my video a little short this time. But I do thank y'all. I hope y'all are staying safe during this virus and staying away from other people. Obey the social distancing. I know we all hate that. We want to be around people. Humans are naturally sociable people. So y'all be careful, and I'll be praying for you. Thank you.